Hi guys, I'm Katie.
And I'm Angela.
And this is Scratch Hacks.
Happy holidays.
Today we have a very special recipe coming to you.
It is my grandmother's Italian Christmas cookies.
I'm so excited for this recipe. They look beautiful.
This is something that she's made every Christmas for as long as I can remember. Like, this is Christmas to me.
Aw, yay, I'm excited.
So I'm really excited. I talked to her, I got her recipe. We tried it out.
Didn't you have your grandmother call your mom and your mom emailed it?
It was a family effort to get this recipe.
So here we are to share it with you.
So we will have the full list of ingredients on our blog, on our website. But first we're gonna be starting with 1 stick of softened butter. You want this to be soft because we're gonna cream it with a stand mixer.
I like to cube my butter anytime I'm baking just because it's easier to break up and it makes it easier to mix as well for the mixing. Lock it. Put on your lowest speed. KitchenAid mixers are so fast.
They are.
Kind of annoying. I wish there was one lower.
Especially later when we start adding in all the flour. Always makes a mess.
I'm always covered in flour, Angela.
So once we are done creaming it, we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar to that. Once that's fully mixed in, we're gonna add 2 eggs. Yep.
Thank you.
Just trying to be helpful.
Teamwork.
That is literally the definition of our friendship.
Yeah.
We are gonna be adding 2 tablespoons of heavy cream.
Okay.
It's that one.
All of it?
Yep.
Yay. Cream's my favorite.
So the dough we are making is kind of like a modified sugar cookie. And we will have to put it in the refrigerator for about 3 hours.
That's true. I feel like every time I go to make a sugar cookie, I make
It's a surprise.
You're right, and then you think you're gonna have the cookies there. No, that's a lie. Never trust a sugar cookie recipe.
So now we're gonna do a tablespoon of vanilla and half a tablespoon of almond extract. Now again, we're using our homemade vanilla extract.
Take the time for your ingredients and they will reward you.
In case you're wondering, click on here.
Yay, technology.
And you can watch on how to make your own vanilla.
Yeah. So out of everything on this table, what do you smell for right now?
Just almonds.
Just almond. I was like, Angela, what did you put on set? She's like, the almond is out. It's out.
So this is something you do not want to add extra of.
Yeah.
It's kind of there, again, to just add a little bit more depth to the cookies.
Yeah.
But it is something that will quickly overpower them.
Yeah.
We have 2.5 cups of flour, and we're gonna add in 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda to it.
Baking soda and baking powder can be easily misconstrued, but they not only make things rise differently, but they'll make things taste differently. Baking soda has a naturally very salty taste to it.
Now we're gonna wanna do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we're gonna sift together all the dry ingredients. We're just using a mesh strainer for this. You can get a flour sifter. Now this is something that my grandmom always tells me, I have to sift the flour. It improves the texture, makes it lighter, and it also is really good to mix all the dry ingredients together.
I find too, my grandma has always told me, sifting is an important thing. So you're gonna want this on your lowest setting. KitchenAid's really fast, but add a little bit of it at a time.
My grandmom stressed not to over flour these cookies. And later, when we roll them out, we're gonna be using powdered sugar so that it doesn't stick instead of flour.
Are you getting yummy?
No, look at you!
Today's the day, everyone. Today's the day.
We thought we were gonna test our flour skills by wearing black shirts.
Yeah. So with this batter, it's kind of tricky to do this with. I'm gonna do it anyway and risk it all. Maybe our entire set will be covered in. It won't, Angela. 4 batters and stuff, instead of trying to pull away all of it, if you speed it up a little bit and just carefully and you watch it. That way it kind of takes off some of the batter. Believe me, I've done this a million times, it's not backwards. It's crazy here. That's a lot. That was a lot. That was excellent.
There we go, not bad.
Thank you. It is possible to I looked her straight in the eye.
Katie cannot be near raw cookie dough without eating it. So
It was in my hand.
we're gonna roll it up, put it in cellophane, put it in the fridge for 3 hours, and then we will meet you back here to roll it out.
Get ready for movie. So we have our dough from the refrigerator.
So my grandmom said that you're gonna want this really cold.
We tried this recipe a couple of times, and the biggest thing is getting the cookies to be thin enough.
I'm gonna use powdered sugar right now, just to so nothing sticks.
You're just gonna use it the way you would flour.
So we want this to be 1/4 inch. What we use is just your standard water glass. My grandmom actually has these really cute flour cookie cutters that she uses. Both sides of the cookies are gonna be cut with the same cookie cutter so that they match up. You're gonna have the bottom cookies are just gonna be stayed just like this, cut out. The top cookies are gonna have holes in the middle. So you can use a bottle cap. I actually have a pastry holder.
I was like, what do we cut the circles with? She's like, just you wait, Katie. I have a circle maker.
You're gonna do 12 with holes, 12 without holes. Then you're gonna put them on a parchment lined cooking sheet. Gonna bake them for 8 minutes, up to 10, depends kind of on how thick they are in your oven. And we're gonna be cooking that at 375 degrees. So we'll put these in the oven, bake them up, let them cool. And once they're cool, we're gonna fill them.
Right. All right, let's do it.
So we have the cookies, they're out of the oven, they've cooled. Now we're ready for the filling. We have 2 different fillings, and the more Italian traditional filling is gonna be a preserved filling. So today we've got one that's 4 fruits.
This guy, okay, first of all, I wasn't positive about jams in my cookies. It's like fruit assaulting my sweet tooth. But it was actually my favorite. This one's really good. I get it. I get the idea.
Right.
We chose this one too because it seemed kind of Christmassy in flavor. It has black cherries, red currant, and strawberries in there, so it smells delicious. And why did you think about the chocolate spread filling? Because the jam's delicious.
So my mom won't eat anything that doesn't have chocolate in it. So
That makes a lot of sense, Angela.
Yeah, that's where I get it.
Yeah.
So besides the jam, my grandmom always made them with a chocolate hazelnut spread. Yeah, squish it a little bit. And it comes out the middle, right?
It's adorable. When I was in high school and around the holidays, this was always around.
Yes.
This was always in the house. Can I try them?
Yes, yes.
Can we get to the fun part? Yeah, breaking all the rules and the cookies. Cheers.
Right?
Oh my god, that's so good.
With the almond note at the end mixed with the tartness of the berries.
That's really lovely.
So tell us, what are some of the holiday cookies you guys make? And do you want to share recipes or want us to look up a good way to make them? Share our ideas with you? Let us know. Comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. We're everywhere.
All the things. And we'll see you next time. See you later.
Bye. Happy holidays.
There's part of me that wants to put my face in there.
Use a metal mesh strainer for it.
The child has looked in. She said that. The child specifically. So while this is cute, it's ineffective. So
We have a real one.
it's time to giant size this, but look how adorable it is.
Half of them, the bottoms, are gonna stay. I can see you, Katie.
Oh yeah. Angela, you lost the flower challenge.
Oh no!
You lost it so bad.